Hey, yo, Daniel, this motherfucker hard, my boy.
Me and my killers don't wanna be actors. They wanna shoot shit, they wanna be rappers. Push and wait, they certified trappers.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Little Man Reacts, and today I got a request via donation to do Cassius Femzino. It's a Benzino diss. I don't really, know much about Benzino. I knew, he did the Source magazine back in the day, something like that. I know him and Eminem had like a diss thing going like back during like maybe the Eminem show, something like that. I really never listened to a whole lot of Benzino. John left me a few notes. He says, this is a diss response from Cassius, which I know who Cassius is from. He even left a note to that. He said you would know who he was from the You Don't Know song featuring 50 Cent, Eminem. I do know that song. So I do remember him. So I went and listened to that song again, and I listened to his verse. So I definitely know who he is there. He says that Benzino mentioned Cassius' name in a diss to Eminem. I wonder if Eminem ever replied. Not sure. But yeah, just said that's what this is. And he says that Benzino used ghostwriters or something to do the song. So that's as much as I know, guys. We're going to jump right into this thing, guys. Before we do, like, comment, subscribe down below. You already know. Let's go, guys.
Nigga wanna know why I've been there, huh? I got this nigga, Hey, Crook. I got this nigga. Well, ain't I ran a search on Benzino, but Google went blank. Just pictures a motel with some nigga he babe. You can love what you love, and I ain't mad, nigga. Sorry.
They said I Googled Benzino and the search went blank. But he was in a, like, I don't know what he said. He said something about he was bathing another man or something. Hey, man, these are like 2001 bars, 2002. We moved away from that. But let's jump back into it.
Good, but your dad is nigga. Where I been at? Pitching, getting my digits and still streaming every month. So where your cash, nigga? I'm a shady king. To live here costs bags, nigga. I push start my whip, you ride trans, nigga. Can make a whole career.
Like I said, these are kind of like, maybe like, this would be like haymakers in the early 2000s. His whips push start, which I'd say most of everybody's cars push start these days. But it's a double on you ride trans, as in transgender. You ride trans like transit, almost like it could be trains or it could be like public transportation, something in that way. He said he lives in Shady Canyon. Said it costs bags to live here. And then Coyle Ray said, sorry, but your dad's in. They blocked that out. Like I said, those are kind of 2000 bars. Those ain't really something that would be really big today, but it's still good to hear from Cassius. So let's jump back into it.
Your flops are deaf mute. Know the sound when Benzino drops. Crickets. Niggas a bitch, you been bended over. Mentioning a killer who a fucking smoke. Got the Zeno pack in the doobie. If I put 10 P's on your head, it'll be a movie. I push paper, not P.
Alright, I like that bending over, how he kind of put that together like that. Basically, what he's saying is you ran into somebody that really will smoke you. And I think he like meant that. I think like the way he said that, I think he really meant that. So Benzino better watch out on that. He says he's not pushing peace. He's not about that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's jump back into it.
Nigga, since the show I've been smoking no cheap niggas. So light up, this ain't even dropped. I feel like I'm beating my pops, but if a deadbeat pop shit, his jaw I get.
I like that. He was like a deadbeat would get socked, but in the same play, you was thinking maybe he was going to say like a deadbeat pops, like a deadbeat dad in a way. That was pretty dope. And he says this is just a jab. I mean, it's got to be. It's only 2 minutes, 23 seconds. We ain't really heard no haymakers. We really kind of heard things, you know, like I said, like anything that's kind of like homophobic in that way is kind of, you know, mid 2000s, early 2000s. We don't really do that as much anymore. But it's still dope. Let's jump back into it.
This jab, silence for I beat your fucking ass. Your ghost rider backdoor, you snake up in the grass. I could really go in, but I'ma say that shit. Fuck you.
So what is he saying, guys? You guys gotta let me know down in the comments. He says, your ghost rider backdoored you. Is it maybe like a ghost rider wrote something for Benzino and then came out and exposed it? Because, you know, that's usually like a disclosed situation. If you know anything about music and writing music, if you write something for somebody, usually have to disclose that information, and you can't. The only thing you could get maybe paid off is either you get paid out directly or you get paid in like royalties off the song. But in there you can't disclose any information, and you wrote it. And usually when a writer ghost writes something, it's usually for something like radio friendly. But I just can't remember any Benzino song that would have, you know, a major hit. I just really don't remember any. And all I remember him for is him and like Dave Mays and The Source. I think Dave Mays was the owner, and I think Benzino just kind of worked there or something. Because I remember Eminem used to get mad about the mics or something, not only getting like one mic or something in The Source. But I know Dave Mays, he's doing the Suge calls right now, which is super dope. If you guys haven't checked that out, you guys got to go check out the Suge Night Collect Calls. It's hosted by Dave Mays. It's pretty dope. But we're going to jump back into this, guys.
Over and let Charlamagne play that shit. Keep my name out your dentures. On Twitter, on Insta. Get popped by your cousin so your family ain't with you. The nerve of this nigga start to purge on this nigga. I'ma stomp his head while he bite the curb, ass nigga.
Biting the curb, man, that would be something that was really painful. American History X, you saw that on that. You can even see his teeth scraping the concrete as he's about to stomp it out. I really think this guy is ready to go hand to hand. I think he likes beefing on wax. He's been waiting on somebody to call him out. But I think this guy is somebody that's hands-on and would approach you. So, I don't know. Benzino, I don't know. Can Benzino fight? Let me know down in the comments. I ain't never heard of no Benzino fight. But let's go.
This skill. Step out your body and it's drill. See, I'm way more active when niggas is getting killed. I sprint through everybody who done buck one of mine. I'm traumatized. A nigga speak on Rob, then he dying. I'm traumatized. A nigga speak on Pat, then he dying. I'm traumatized. A nigga speak Monique. I'm knowing they won't miss you if I slide goofy. I told you if it's up, you gon' have to shoot me. Capo. Bitch, I'm calling out names. I was raised by corrupt. You leached off Dave Mays. You overgrown.
We was just talking about Dave Mays. That's crazy. Definitely, he said he was raised by Corrupt. We're talking Corrupt off the Dog Pound. Corrupt is definitely a big artist. If you remember in the old like Eminem songs, what song was that when he says Jada Corrupt, Nas, and then me or something? I can't remember if it was Till I Collapse. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've listened to the Eminem show, to be honest with you. But definitely a good cloth to be cut from. He said you leached off Dave Mays, which is crazy because we were just talking about Dave Mays a minute ago. Which I can see that. I can see, he ran a business. You leached off the company. And Benzino, the only thing I've always hated about Benzino couldn't, he just never can make it a rap. Like, if it's a rap battle, he can't never keep it rap battle. He always has to, his like first comfort zone that he runs to is, because I remember they had like, he called it the Eminem Racist tapes, where he made, I I think I did hear Nick Cannon do a diss a while back where they played, I think it was Foolish Pride maybe by Eminem, but you know, they tried to put that in there and they tried to do the racist tapes and they said Eminem apologized for that. But it just seems like Benzino, that's all he attacks Eminem at. He just attacks it like to me, it feels like Benzino comes off as a racist person because it feels like that's his main attack on Eminem is because he's white. I mean, it just feels that way. I mean, I don't know the story. It's just, I know with some of the old disses that I've heard or like old interviews, what even brought this up? Let me know down in the comments, guys. Why is Benzino still being brought up? I think the beef, I remember, was like 20-some years ago. Let me know, guys. I don't stay as connected as a lot of people do because if I work on my own music, I don't listen to any other body's music. And then when I'm not, I'm either working or I'm doing reactions. So you guys got to let me know down in the comments. Let's jump back into it.
And I'm connected air zone like a mobile phone. Could fetch you up, leave that coke alone. My mind fucked up, I came from a broken home. I like to cope with drama, so I never leave the smoke alone. It's the reason when they diss, they don't say Ramon. Zeno went from a made man to a flaming hoe. My whole life, I'm 079 crazy. I'm the problem and the hustler. Snipe your ghostwriter, baby.
Alright, guys. That was it. I'm a very, very huge Philadelphia style rap battler, and I know Problem and the Solver is like a Cassidy song. And is he insinuating that Cassidy wrote Benzino's diss? Let me know. Back in the day, I used to be signed to a record label out in Philadelphia. It was called Real Records. Shout out to G-Dash. Shout out to B West. Shout out to even Rain Man and Top Class. And so I knew a lot. I was really Team Philadelphia. I was like Reed Dollars. You know, I did some songs with Reed back in maybe 08, 09. It was a long time ago. Excuse me. So I know a lot about Philadelphia when it comes to, you know, we had, what was it? They had the first, it was Star. I can't remember what Star had. Too Raw for the Streets. And, you know, used to have the Cassidy freestyles on there. Is he saying Cassidy wrote Benzino's bars? Let me know. If there's another video I need to get to, I know this was just a donation request, so I could have jumped into the middle of something. I could have jumped into the end of something. Just let me know down in the comments so I know where to go. I definitely appreciate this. Shout out to John on that donation, man. I really appreciate you. This was solid, guys. Like I said, we had some 2,000 bars. Let me take my headphones off. We had some 2,000 bars, you know, that would have really hit in like the early 2000s. But I think this was just telling, just a straight up, hey man, you mentioned me, this is what's going to happen, or this could happen to you. I'm not about the fake, I'm about the real. You looking for some real smoke, you got it. That's what I got from Cassius. If you got anything else, let me know down in the comments, guys. This was solid. I definitely would give this a 10 out of 10. I'm always here for the beef. I'm always here for the diss tracks. So definitely let me know down in the comments, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much. Down in the comments, where we going next, guys?